Hi guys, it's Debbie from What's Mama Cooking For Us. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen today. And today we're going to make some delicious cranberry almond cinnamon rolls. They're basically like cinnamon buns, but we're just going to use dried cranberries, craisins for our substitute for raisins. And they just look pretty. And they're really great for like Christmas or the holidays. And so I'm going to show you my little recipe card that I've had for a long time. So if you guys want to, let's see if you can see it better. It's this one right here. And I got this out of a magazine, I don't know, 25 years ago. And I've been making them ever since. Now, I haven't made them in a while, so you have to be patient with me. Excuse me. I'll put this in the description below, and I'll take a picture of it and put it in the end of the video, just so you guys can see, so in case I screw anything up, because we have 3 parts and I just want to make sure. But when we get to each part, I'll go over it again, just so it does get confusing. Sorry. So first part is the dough. So what I do, and this recipe calls for this hot roll dough mix. You can buy it in any store, and you just follow the ingredients on the back. I'll show you the part. You can make pizza with it, you can do cinnamon rolls with it, but I don't follow their direction for everything except for making the dough. So for the dough, you'll need 1 cup of hot water, 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 egg, and you add 3 tablespoons of sugar, to make the dough sweet. And then that's it for the dough. Then for the filling, we need a 1/4 cup of butter, which is a half a stick. Or no. Yeah, a half a stick. A 1/3 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 6 ounces of craisins, and a half a cup of sliced almond, which my bag is 4 ounces. That's a half a cup, and 6 ounces of the craisins, which is about 3/4 of a cup. So that's the filling. And then the glaze is half a cup of powdered sugar, a tablespoon of milk, and a half a teaspoon of almond, which I love almonds, so that's why these are so good. My favorite cereal is Cranberry Almond Crunch. If you guys ever see that in the store, get it. It's so good. So we went over the dough, the filling, and the glaze. Okay, guys, let me just review the butter again so you can know. It's not a half a stick. It's a half a stick total. You were going to use half of it in the filling and 2 tablespoons in the dough. So it is a half a stick total. Okay, and I also wanted to say I like to put brown sugar in mine too. This recipe doesn't call for brown sugar, the recipe that I'm using, but I put it in all my cinnamon buns, and I don't know, but we're going to add brown sugar too. Okay, so let's get everything set up. Okay, guys, I just wanted to show you, this is made by Pillsbury. It's called Hot Roll Mix. Simple and easy. Now on the back, they give you the ingredients for just making dough. But on the side, they give you the ingredients for making sweet dough, and that's what we want. We want our water to be 120 to 130 degrees and our butter softened. Okay, so we have our 3 tablespoons of sugar, 1 egg, softened butter, a cup of hot water, and let's make our mix. So yeah, my mother used to use mixes like this to make pizza and stuff too. Oh, I haven't done this in a long time. Here's our yeast. Okay. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. That overhead camera plays tricks on me because I never know exactly. So let's put in our mix. Okay, it says to combine the flour mix. What am I doing? Getting nervous, I guess, because I don't like to screw up my videos, even though I do a lot often. So So it said to put the flour, the yeast, our 3 tablespoons of our sugar, and mix. And then add the water. So we're gonna do that. Am I in camera? Okay, I just like to get it all combined. And my hot water's still pretty hot. If you can't get it that hot from your tap, just put it in the microwave for a few seconds, but mine did it fine because we need to turn down our hot water temperature. Actually, it's very hot. We just moved here in this new house, so we need to turn down the hot water before somebody gets burnt. So look how easy this is, guys. All right, let's finish reading. And then put your butter. It says it put your butter in. Grab a spatula. And I just had this out sitting on the counter thawing. And then I, what do you call it? Softened it in the microwave just so we wouldn't have to deal with that. Okay, and then there's our egg. I'll beat that just a little bit. Make it easier when it's in the mix. Look at how easy this is, guys. And I hope you give this a try. It's simple, it's easy. You know, if you're afraid of making dough, use this box. But you can make your own homemade dough too. With your yeast and flour and a little sugar and water. So, let me get this all mixed up. And then we got to knead for 5 minutes. All right, so the recipe says to knead for 5 minutes and let it rest for 5 minutes. So what we're going to do is put some of our flour on the board and do some kneading. And get your hands good and floured. Let's get this out. This bowl seems heavier than it is. Well, to me, I don't know about to you guys, as you wouldn't know. But just get it all out. Simple and easy. Sorry, guys. There we go. Okay. Then what I like to do is just put a little bit more flour and go like this until you get it going. I usually use my bench scraper, but since I just have this spatula out, am I in the frame? Okay. Since I just have this out, but I have my bench scraper that I love to use. Where is it? This works great for something like this, and I got this from Pampered Chef and I use it all the time and I love it, but we don't really need it because we got this spatula out and dirty, so. Okay, let's rock and roll here, guys. So 5 minutes. Let me set my timer. Now, I'm not going to keep you guys on for 5 minutes, of course, but look at this. Beautiful dough. Beautiful. And we're just going to start kneading. When kneading, you use the palm, the bottom part, and go like that. Turn. Again, push it away. Bring it back. I need some more flour. Here we go. It's a little sticky yet, but all right, so I won't keep you guys on for 5 minutes doing this, but we're gonna knead And we're getting really sticky. And then I'll be back. Okay, my 5-minute timer just went off. And I just want to show you what it looks like, what it sounds like. And then just give it a push. Now we're gonna let it sit here and rest. What I'm gonna do is just put this bowl right over top of it, just so it doesn't dry out. 5 minutes. Now this is the fun part for me. So we got our 4 tablespoons of butter, softened. We're gonna put a 1/3 cup of sugar, and I'm also gonna add some brown sugar. And guys, these things really do work. The little terracotta keeps your brown sugar nice and soft. And I like to keep a measure in there. This one is a 1/3 cup. So since we did a 1/3 of white sugar, we'll do a 1/3 of brown sugar. And always pack your sugar for a good measurement for brown sugar. And we're just gonna give that a mix. And I gotta grab my teaspoon. We need a teaspoon of cinnamon. I always like to do a heaping, but I don't wanna go too much. Have it spill all in there like I normally do. And I like cloves. You can leave this out if you want, but I love cloves. So I'm gonna put a 1/2 teaspoon of cloves. And then just give that a good mix. Am I in the camera? Okay, good. Oh my gosh, and it smells so good. Even the dough smells good when you're making your dough. And the dough was a little wet, so I had to add quite a bit of flour. And it all just depends on, you know, where you live in the world and your flour and your water. And it's kind of like a science, but just add a little bit more flour at a time. Okay, so these are just sliced almonds. I never know which way to put this to show you guys. So 1/2 cup. And then for the craisins or dried cranberries, we need 6 ounces, which is 3/4 of a cup. So let's see. This bag says it's 6 ounces, but that's 3/4 of a cup. I don't know. Oh God, you guys, you hear me laughing in my videos. I'm laughing at myself when I don't know what I'm doing. And as I always tell you guys, clean as you go during each of these steps. Do this while that 5-minute time or the 30-minute resting time. And then clean as you go during those times. Make this up. What I was trying to say was make this mix up at that 5-minute, while we're waiting 5 minutes for the dough to rise and rest. And then we're gonna wait another 30 minutes. That's when you can do a lot of your cleanup. And you can make your glaze. So we're gonna make the glaze in just a second. And I'm gonna use my hands to get in there and get that all completely mixed. Okay, so we have our 1/2 cup of powdered sugar or confectioner sugar, a tablespoon of milk, and it calls for a 1/2 teaspoon of almond, but I like to go a little heavy on my almond because I like that almond. But then we might need a little bit more confectioner sugar. I almost feel like I should double this because in the picture, they just drizzle it. If you guys can see the picture, they just drizzle it. But I think I want to put it on a little bit heavier. But we'll try drizzling it first. And we'll do the video like that. And then if I want to add more on top, I can. So that's about the perfect consistency right there, guys. Drizzling consistency. So if you can see that, okay. There we go. Simple and easy. Smells amazing. You could use vanilla if you don't have almond. And that's it. So let's get on to the next step. So our dough has rested for 5 minutes. And look at how nice it is. And if you stick your finger in, then you know you got good dough. See? And it forms back. So we're gonna need a little bench flour. And where's my little bench scraper? I did all my dishes already. So now I'm using my bench scraper, using more dishes. But that's all right. Okay. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Sticking a little right there in that spot because it's where it was sitting. See that, guys? Look at that. That's beautiful. So get it back in our circle. And we need to stretch it out to get it to, what did it say? A 10 by 15. So I'm going to use a guide of my pan, so about this big. Because my pan's a 9 by 13, so get your 9 by 13 pan ready. And let's just give this a little simple roll. Don't be afraid of your dough, guys. But you do want to get it into a rectangular shape. So, and I want to go this way, but I seem to keep going that way. Look at this, guys. So simple, so easy. Kind of therapeutic in my opinion. Now the kneading takes a lot out of me, but this part is fun. And it's not sticking whatsoever. And then if you do feel some resistance, just add a little bit more flour. And then you can always pull it a little as well. Because when you have a good dough, which I believe I have, it's going to shrink back on you guys. But see how fun this is? But it seems to want to keep going that way. But we'll get there. I won't keep you guys here too long doing this, but I'll get it into a rectangle. So yeah, I think that's good. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. And what I did was I used my 9 by 13 pan for my guide. If you don't want to bring out a ruler, who does? Who wants to? So what I'm going to do is just sprinkle this all over. Don't go too close to the edges because it'll just fall out. Oh, this is going to be so good. And so worth the work. It's not a lot of work, just 3 parts. The dough, the filling, more dough working with the dough, and then the glaze. So now I'm going to wash my hands. Well, no, I don't know if I'm going to wash my hands. I just know it looks terrible in the video. I always say that when I'm looking back. Oh my God, look at my hands. So you just want to start from the longest side. Let me get these out. Let me flatten these out a little bit more. All right, we ready, guys? Here we go. Just start rolling it. Simple and easy, nothing special. Don't get scared, don't get nervous, and just roll. And then just keep rolling. And then, you know, the professionals say, like a jelly roll. But how many jelly rolls have you guys rolled? I don't know. I've never done one. So, are we still in camera? And look how fat and fluffy this baby is. Okay, that's it. Beautiful. The end pieces might not have nothing in there, but the dough will still taste good. I don't really worry about it too much, but I kind of squeeze it out like this a little so that they're all about the same size. And just like that. And then the recipe says we should get 15, but we'll see. Are we in camera good? We'll cut it in half. And then in half again, like they show on TV. And we're going through all those raisins, craisins. I can feel them. How many of you guys think we're going to get? I don't think we're getting 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we made them a little bit big. Should we cut them all in half again? No, we're going to make big, fat cinnamon buns. So it says to put them cut side down. And I did cut this little stub off of that one. So they're getting cut on both sides. I don't understand. Cut side, because you cut it there and you cut it there. So there is no cut side. Are they... Have people lost their mind? I don't know. Have I lost my mind? That's the question. So whatever the time says for cooking these, it's going to be different now. Simply because... Put that one in the middle because it's smaller. Look at that. But it's all right. Remember, I don't need perfection in my kitchen. I just need it to taste good. And these are definitely going to taste good. So what these need to do now is sit for 30 minutes wrapped. We're going to use some plastic wrap. I'm just going to put them down a little bit, but they're probably going to poof back up. So like I was saying, these are going to take longer to cook now. We're not following the recipe because that was for 15. But I don't see how I was going to fit 15 in this size pan, but I haven't made these in years. Okay, so we'll be back in 30 minutes. Okay, so now it's time. The 30 minutes are up. And I just wanted to give you a close-up. Look how big and fat and juicy they got. And what I did was I tucked that little piece from that other end on there so that wouldn't be so small and it won't be overcooked before the rest get cooked. It's going to be a little doughy part, but that's fine. So these are going in the oven at 375 and I'll let you know how long they take. Alrighty guys, the cinnamon rolls baked 30 minutes. But just keep your eye on them because it just depends on how big they are. And then I let them cool for 10 minutes. So our 10 minutes is up and these look perfect. They smell amazing. And now it's time for the drizzle, as the recipe calls. So let's drizzle. Oh, they went diagonally. Oh my goodness, that looks good. I can't wait. They smell so good, you guys. And yeah, I probably will make up a little bit more because I like to have a lot of glaze on top. And I was looking at the calories and the total carbs for these. So for one, it's almost 250 calories. So if that was if we did them in 15, so we did 8. So that's almost 500 calories. And the total carbs were 39 for one, but that's gonna double. So, oh my goodness, go easy guys. And I'm just gonna go like this around the sides. Oh wait, I gotta take a thumbnail, guys. Okay, so I was just saying I was going around the side just to make sure they come out okay. And they didn't stick. And oh my goodness, I don't know which one I want. I think I'm going to go for this one right here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Ooh, popped right out. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Can you see it good? Whoa. Look at that beauty. Okay, let's go in for a bite. Let me bring you down and show you a close-up too. It's a fork, but I think I'm just gonna go in for that bite. Oh my gosh, you guys coming with me? Look at that. Oh my gosh, so good. Ooh, so good, so warm, soft, a little crunchy on the outside. So delicious. Just wanted to bring you guys in close just so you could see. There's the bottom. This nice moist inside and all that gooiness. But you can see it's completely cooked. Delicious. Oh, yum. These are absolutely perfect, guys. I won't say simple and easy, but it's fairly easy. And, you know, follow my directions, how I showed you how to do it. It's pretty easy. So give these a try, guys. If you're new, welcome. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you stay for more videos. Stay tuned for more. And yeah, and I want to thank all my subscribers for faithfully staying with me and hanging out with me on a regular. So yeah, so be blessed, guys. Give these a try. And yeah, see you on the next one. Okay, I did it, guys. I put extra drizzle. Don't they look amazing? They look better with the extra drizzle. Yummy, yum.